At this time, we have a tradition of presenting the robe involving this would involve the judge's wife, and this time two persons, and with the special robe and with spatial meaning, Julie Carter Foth and Professor Merle Dunn. Please come forward.
Judge Tatum, Justice Johnson, Justice Rosen, Neil, Julie, family. Your honors, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be a part of these proceedings, and I'm not as funny as Mark Parkinson or Don Rosen, so bear with me. In the fall of 1975, I had the rare privilege of beginning my legal career as a law clerk to Commissioner J. Richard Foth on the Kansas Supreme Court. It did not take long to realize that I was working with one of the most respected judges in the state, and a man with a first-class legal mind. But what mattered most was not the power of his intellect. Nobody else could compete with that. Rather, it was the force of his example, for he embodied an extraordinary degree of professionalism, a profound love, indeed a reverence for the law, a deeply rooted desire to serve justice, meticulous attention to the craft of legal writing, and an unyielding dedication to excellence. Those values are Judge Foth's true legacy. The law possesses an infinite capacity to inspire. Its enduring legacy and the values of those who love it are passed from generation to generation through relationships, both professional and personal. Senior partners to junior associates, judges to law clerks, professors to students, parents to children. Today we celebrate a unique, perhaps even rare, convergence of such relationships. Father to son, and judge to judge. I remember how proud Judge Foth was of Neil the day he became an attorney. And I know Neil's practice has reflected the professionalism he also learned from his dad, even as he has developed his own way as a trial lawyer, something his dad was not interested in and frankly would have been terrible at. And I know how proud Judge Foth would be of his son today. While the judge is here with us only in spirit, I'm here to help formalize this happy passage in a very tangible way. For the past nearly 24 years, Judge Foth's judicial robe has hung in one of my closets, waiting for just such an occasion as this. It is now my pleasure and my honor to present this symbol of judicial office to Neil. The mantle is passed to a new generation, and the timeless traditions of the law continue on. I know you will wear it proudly, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am feeling a little bit oversold. It's difficult to speak after those kinds of speeches. It's difficult to sit here after those kinds of speeches. Julie and I joked when we went through this process that in doing this, you hear things about yourself that you would never hear unless you went to your own funeral. That's certainly the case. I cannot fully express how deeply honored and humbly moved I am by all of your presence here today, and by the honor and ceremony that come with this job. It's slightly overwhelming, and I was not counting on hearing the kinds of things I heard today. But there are some things I would like to say, and many people must be acknowledged here, and I will try to keep it long on thanks and short on war stories. And I have many things to be thankful for here today, and anybody who knows me knows that my family is the most important thing to me, and I'm most thankful for them. And my family, of course, starts with my wife, Julie, who you've already heard a little bit about. And she is my wife of 16 years, but it's really been 30 years that she has put up with me, tolerated with me more or less at times, through the challenges of college and law school and trials and private practice and self-employment and every other aspect of daily life and family life. And we went to lunch one day about a year and a half ago, and I said I was thinking of explaining to her with some trepidation that I was going to apply for this judgeship, and that I thought I had done all the cases I wanted to do, and that I had a different vision of my new role in the law and a return to civil service, and that such change might entail some sacrifices. Kids don't really need braces. There's nothing wrong with JUCO. Beat them, of course, to get scholarships, things like that. But she never hesitated and said, "You will be great. You need to do this, and it'll all work out." And shortly after that, she waltzed back into the job market after a 10-year hiatus and got an incredible job as claims counsel for Swiss Re, and helped make this thing possible in so many ways. So Julie, thank you, and I love you, and things will return to normal sometime soon. The other things I owe to Julie, obviously, are the other loves of my life, our children, Jackson and Summer. They're just awesome people, and I'm very, very proud to know them. They make me happy every day. Jackson is like my best friend. He shares all my interests. We do everything together. And I know that's not an approved parenting style these days, but it's working out so far. My daughter Summer, running our camera over here, is the beautiful and truly talented one in the family, and she's smarter than all the rest of us. With her, I'm more like another member of her several fan clubs that follow her on the web, either on her art sites or her video sites or her role-playing sites that she leads. She has like 3 fan clubs, so I'm just honored to know her. By the way, this will be on YouTube later, so you have to log in and give it 5 stars to counterbalance all her other fans that are going to go on there and say, "What the heck is this? It sucks." My sister Victoria is here with me today. She's obviously known me longer than anybody. She couldn't help it. And her husband Kurt. And I really appreciate all the support that she's given me and for coming up here from Wichita today. The 2 of us have been working together to look after our mom, who you also already heard something about, Joan Foth. She couldn't be here. She's in Chile, Mexico, where she is battling late-stage ovarian cancer. But Mom, there she is. Thanks for sticking with me and never judging me, at least to my face. And thanks for hanging around long enough to see this, and your art lives on in my office for all to see. And I'd also like to thank Julie's family, and particularly Jim and Betty Card, who are here today. They're a great support to our family all the time. And Jim, at 80 years old, he was 81? 82? At 81, was helping me move desks this weekend at this place, along with my great friends Wynn